All right, today we're going to do 6.14% of increase. Let's take an example where a coffee shop began charging. We have a coffee shop. Let's draw a little cup of coffee, just because I guess I'm in a drawing mood. Looks delicious. And it suddenly increases its price from $2.25 original price. Suppose we should put some money with that. Suddenly to $2.50. And we want to know what percent did it increase. And we are going to use a little formula that we have for this. There's a lot of cute little formulas that we use when we're talking about percents. And in this case, we're going to be looking for the percent increase. And it's really easy for us to figure this out because our little formula we're going to use looks like this. We just say our percent increase is equal to the amount of increase over the original amount. And that's going to give us exactly what we're looking for. So let's take a look at an example before we return to our coffee, okay? So for example, what percent is the increase from 20 to 35? What did I say? From 20 to 35. All right, to do this, all I'm really going to do is plug in the things that I know in this formula. So I'm going to set it up right here. Okay, first I need the amount of increase. Okay, to find out how much it increased, all I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract these two things. Well, it ended at 35, and it started at 20. So it increased 15. The original amount that I started with was 20. So this will give me a percentage that I'm going to increase. And if I put that in my calculator, I am pretty sure that's going to be 3/4, right? Because I can divide both of those by 5, which is going to give me 0.75. If I write this as a percent, it's going to be 75%. Right? Makes sense? Let's look at it. Let's return to our coffee shop example and see if we can do the same thing with this. So our original price is $2.25. Our new price, oops, I forgot, is $2.50. Okay. Original $2.25. New $2.50. And what's the percent change? Okay, I'm going to find my percent increase by increase over what I have original. Okay, my increase, well, I started at $2.25 and I went up to $2.50. So my increase was 25 cents. My original price was $2.25. So from here, all I need to do is divide. And I could do that long divided, but I'm going to use a calculator. So I have 0.25 divided by 2.25. And that's going to give me 0.111 repeating. Well, if I'm looking at percents, I typically only go into the tenths when I look at percentages. So I can write this as 11.1%, because I just moved the decimal 2 places over just like we do. If you feel like you get it, go on. I'm going to do 2 more examples. I feel like this is pretty straightforward and the formula is really easy. So I'm pretty confident that you guys will understand this well. Okay, let's look at example 1. We're going to go from 24 to 72. From 24 to 72. Okay, we're going to go increase over original equals the percent increase. Okay, that gives me the increase. I'm going to do 72 minus 24. That is going to give me, I'm going to put that in my calculator, 72 minus, because I don't want to make a mistake and have you guys catch me on it. We've got 48, so I've got an increase of 48 over the original being 24. Well, this looks like it's going to be 2, right? 24 times 2 is 48. And if I turn 2 into a percentage, I have to move the decimal point 2 places over. So it gives me, or our decimal points here, sorry. 1, 2 gives me 200%. Quite an increase. Let's look at one more example. Oops, I think I did that whole one off the page. I'm so sorry. I'll do one more, make sure that it's on the page. Man, I haven't done that in a long time. Example 2. Go from 45 to 50. Let's see, we've got our percent increase equals increase over original, which means I might increase 45 and 50. I can say 50 minus 45. It's going to give me 5. 5 over 45. 45 is the original that I had. 5 divided by 45 is probably going to be 1/9. Is that right? So around like 5 over 45 is going to give me this same number from earlier. Interesting. 0.111 repeating, which if I turn into a percent, I can write 11.1%. Works for me. Hopefully that makes sense, and good luck.